And very good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net for April the 26th. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Now, the urge, this is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima BE1 JBL. Name here is Jim, and I'll be your net controller for tonight's net. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic Time in the CQ Maritime Room 60207. The net is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour. The net is also streaming live on YouTube at Rob BE1RMJ. That's Rob ROB BE1RMJ, so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, please give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After the maritime stations are all called in, stations roadside area will get a chance to check in. A reminder, due to a delay in the system, key up for a second or two before transmitting and keep the PTT button on for a second or two after your transmission has finished. First, do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements? Go ahead. Just a reminder that Smart 23 is coming up next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. All the information about Smart 23 is on the Westcom ARC website at www.westcom.arc. And you can go on there and look for Smart 23, and you'll see all the information on there. There's still time to register on there if you want to get in on the door prizes. That'll be given out at the end of the day here. We got 152 members signed up now. 10 classes throughout the day. 3 Fusion radios will be given away throughout the day. Over $1,000 in radios were given away this year. And a multitude of door prizes will also be given out at the end of the day there. So looks like everybody's going to have a good time. It was your Friday night meet and greet down at the Amherst Railway Station in Amherst, Nova Scotia from 7 to 9. All the information is on the Westcom ARC website. Okay, anybody else with any other announcements? Any announcements? Okay, nothing hurt. Get my paper ready, my pen ready here. And what we're going to do first, of course, is call in short time stations, people that can't stay around for the whole net, short time stations and mobile stations that may get out of the area before their turn to get in. So any short time stations or mobile stations for the Maritime Fusion Net. Come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra, B1DES.
Victor Echo 9 Echo Uniform Victor Mobile, BE9EUV Mobile.
VA1 Charlie Bravo Charlie.
Alpha 6 Foxtrot Papa, Bicycle Mobile.
Okay, very good. I got 4 stations that time. I got VE1 DES, VE9 EUV, VA1 CBC, and VA6 FP. We'll take the mobile stations first. Mark, come on in. VE9 EUV mobile. Go ahead.
VE1 JBL, VE9 EUV Mobile. Evening, Jim, and everybody coming in there on the Maritime Fusion Net. Good to hear first wave of check-ins coming through. Just in Wawato here, drop the son off the jets and run a few errands while I get the time to do so. So that's about it for this evening's activities. And got the motorcycle all fired up, ready to go, and put new tires on it today. And looking forward to getting some miles on this season. It's been a couple of years since I've been out on it, but I figured since the old bike is turning 40 years old this year, she deserves better and needs to get out riding. So anyway, that's all fun and exciting here. So anyway, Jim, I'll be listening along with interest here, and hope everybody enjoys their net and the rest of the week. So 7-3 for now. VE9 EUV Mobile, back to net patrol.
Yeah, very good, Mark. V90UV mobile, VE1 JBL. Yep, good on everything there. Good on motorcycles, yes. I've heard many motorcycles going by our place here already this spring here. And a couple of times, multitudes of motorcycles. So groups must be getting together and getting out and enjoying the highways already. So very good and everything, and good luck on the motorcycle there. Okay, the other mobile station is Francis, and he's Bicycle Mobile out in Wainwright, Alberta. VA6FP, VE1JBL. Come on in, Francis.
VE1 JBL for the Maritime Fusion Net from Victor Alpha 6 Foxtrot Papa Bicycle Mobile. Good afternoon, or I should say good evening to, and good evening to everyone back home in the Maritimes. Sure great to be out today. Nice sunny day out here for a change. Wind's a little cool, but other than that, great weather. Just wanted to confirm that I did finally get my new vertical up. What a monster. I tell you, that's quite an antenna, that 05, the GP43. Still have some work to do around there, probably later this week. And as soon as we get all the SWR tests and everything done, I'll send you an email soon to see if we can set up a skid on the odd chance that we can make the trip back east. Thanks once again for checking in early. Much appreciated. Wishing everyone a great week ahead. And we'll see 7-3 for now. VE1 JBL from VA6FP Bicycle Mobile.
Yeah, okay, very good, Francis. Good and everything, and the new antenna there. So I marked that down here. I'll have a look at it there, and yeah, we'll get together sometime here and have a chew for sure. So good and everything, and safe travels on the bicycle there. 7-3 for now. Okay, on the list going. VE1 DES down in Yarmouth. Come on.
V1 JBL, V1 DES, good evening to you as well, and all the folks that checked in. That Bicycle Mobile had quite a nice audio. A little shit. Wouldn't want to be bicycling at my age. Keep it here, we're back on a stretcher. Been a lot of years. Not much going on here. We've been waiting for a little bit of rain to show up, and it's kind of spotty. Hasn't hit here yet, but a lot of people wanted a little bit of moisture in the ground when they start planting. V1 JBL, V1 DES, everybody have a fine evening. V1 DES clear.
The VE1 DES, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Don. Good and everything there. Yeah, we just got, actually, we just bought bicycles here. Well, we did probably 3 years ago now, but we just walked them down the dirt road here on the green road here, and not too often there, but I'll tell you, it was a challenge after about 50 years not on a bicycle to get back on one there, and we're still learning because last time I was on a bicycle, it was 1 gear. And now the ones we got here are 18 speed, and I don't even know what they're all for. I just put them 1 speed and away I go. But anyways, they were cheap at Walmart, so that's the ones we picked up. Anyways, thanks, Don, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening there at 7-3 for now. And let's go to my neighbor down the road here in Northport, at VA1 CBC, VE1 JBL. Good evening, Morton. The VA1 CBC, VE1 JBL. Was that you on there, Gordon? I think that was it here, unless I wrote it down there wrong. Was there another station? Let's open it up here again for short time stations. Any other short time or mobile stations that want to check in before we start the 5 problems here? So any other short time or mobile stations, come on in.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor, VE9, TKV.
Victor Echo 9, Romeo Juliet Bravo, mobile. Okay, you got 3 more stations here. You have VE9 PKV, VE1 FOX, and mobile, VE9 RJB. I think that's a new one for me. VE9 RJB, VE1 JBL. Very good evening.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, Victor Echo 9, Romeo Juliet Bravo. I've caught you on here a couple times, Jim, but it's probably few and far enough between that you may not ever commit it to memory there. I'm just up here in Moncton and just cruising around doing some Facebook Marketplace pickups here and a couple other things, and getting ready for camping season there. We get a pop-up camper there in the fall of last year, and it's just myself and my wife. My uncle there, he's 44 years old, so he's enjoying the camping stuff. Yeah, so we're just, like I say, got a bunch of places booked and really looking forward to the summer and the fall and all of that. So, anyways, keep it short here. Thanks for checking me in there, Jim, and we'll try to catch you on the next one there sometime, so you can put a name to the call sign. The name's Jeremy, if I didn't say that already. VE1 or JBL, VE9 or JB. Yeah, okay, very good, Jeremy. Yeah, after I went to you there, I checked my list here, my cheat list that I have on the computer here, and I did find you in here. So yes, we have spoken before there, and but yes, just not enough to recall the call sign in my brain here. So very good. Yeah, good. Everything good on the camping there. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great time there. And yeah, we're heading over, me and my wife are heading over to Newfoundland in June here, so I've never been to Newfoundland, so we're going to spend 12 days over there on the west coast, all the way from Grossmoor all the way up to St. Anthony on that west coast there, so we're looking forward to that. We haven't been away since 2019, so this is our first trip, so we're really looking forward to that. Thanks, Jeremy, very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening, and 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go talk a list for Bean, VE9 TKV, VE1 JBL over in Sackville. Come on.
VE1 JBL, this is Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor, Praveen speaking from Sackville. Just heard you talk about going to a trip to Newfoundland. It's a great drive. I've done that before, all on the west coast, right up to the top, and then down again. And you would love it, I think. Super place to go to. And you do a great job. Thank you very much for doing it, Jim. Really appreciate all the stuff you do for the club. And today, you're doing the net. Thank you very much. 73 to all.
V9 PKV, V1 JBL. Very good there for being good on everything there. And, well, yeah, we're really looking forward to it there. And, of course, we're going over iceberg hunting. So we've already booked 2 boat rides, one up the fjord at Grossmoor there, up the fjord there. We've already booked that one, and we've actually already booked a boat tour at St. Anthony to go out and hunt down some icebergs and some whales. So that's also what we're doing while we're up to the top of the there. So really looking forward to it. Thanks for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go down and see Curtis. VE1 FOX in 3 Miles Plains. VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL with there we go, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains on the VE1 AEH repeater. Good evening to you, Jim. Good evening to the other operators on it this evening. I don't talk very much because I still have problems with the ears there, so I did go in Saturday. Last year he had a CAT scan on it. Took a while for them to find the right cat to go around the head. So anyways, they finally found one that would do it. But anyways, that's on the joking side of her. But now she's still rough in there. Still rough in there, Jim. It's somehow on the ears and the radio and stuff. But this is not too bad. Hey, Jeff, different story. It just, this has me hitting on fire. So anyway, we won't hold up for one short time, so we'll just say, send to all. Everybody have a great evening and enjoy it. And we'll give it back to you, Jim. VE1 JBL with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. We're still 10 degrees, and I think we're up around 14 this afternoon there, Jim. So a beautiful afternoon here. So with that, we'll turn it back to you. Take care. Have a great one. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray with clear. 7-3.
VE1FOX, VE1JBL. Very good, Curtis. Good on everything there. Good on the temperatures. Yeah, I don't think we got that high today. We might have got to 9, I think it was, and overcast most of the day there, but still not bad. A lot better than what we were having a few months ago, so we'll take it. And good on the ears there. Yeah, you see, we had that for quite a while now, so hopefully you can get something to clear that up there for sure. So, anyways, Curtis, take care. Have yourself a great evening. Thanks very much for taking part in the net there. 7-3 for now. Okay, that was 2 rounds of short time stations and mobile stations. So let's start our provincial rounds here. So of course, let's start with Prince Edward Island. Any stations from Prince Edward Island that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, call sign here is VE1JBL. My name is Jim. Stations from Prince Edward Island. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Alpha India Charlie, B1AIC.
Okay, I got you on VE1AIC, and I was expecting George in there, but we'll take another standby here. Any other stations from Prince Edward Island like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net? This is your time. Come on in.
V12, Alpha November.
Okay, I got Ricardo in there, so I got 2 that time. So let's start top of the list. Ron, VE1AIC, VE1JBL. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Jim, and all of that. A beautiful evening on PI, +8. It's going to drop a little bit cooler this evening, but sun is not going to hit the rise until almost 8 o'clock. So it was quite a shock sitting here. The net come on, and I look over and find out it's 7 o'clock. It certainly doesn't feel like it. It's great to see the longer days. 738 from PEI, doing AIC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ron. Good and everything there, and yeah, it makes quite a difference for sure, doesn't it? And we've been out late probably every night here for the last week or so. I've been doing a little bit of burning from some of the trees that came down in Fiona. So many branches off of these trees that come down that I've been burning here for the last few nights. We can burn after 7 p.m. here in Nova Scotia. So I've been burning probably from 7 p.m. up to about 10 p.m. in the evenings. Hasn't been any wind. This whole week hasn't been any wind at all. And beautiful nights for burning and seeing the stars and stuff like that. So it's been fun, that's for sure. But yeah, sure is nice to see that the longer days, that's for sure. Thanks, Ron, for coming in. And 7-3 for now. Ricardo, good to hear you on here. VY2 Alpha November, VE1JBL. Come on.
Thank you, Jim. Good evening, and good evening, Ron, and everybody on the net. Great to be here. Yeah, beautiful day indeed. Looking at the forecast, I think the weekend is going to be really nice as well, nice and sunny. Today I was helping my father-in-law, VY2X, with some solar panels. He's upgrading, putting 4 little solar panels to an off-grid battery that he has as backup. So, lots of fun. We almost finished. A little bit of work still needed. We're hopefully going to finish this weekend. But besides that, thank you and have a great evening, everybody. 73 BY2 AM.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ricardo. Good to hear you on here. And yeah, good on the solar panels. I just went for a drive here yesterday, I think it was. And noticed several areas, several places now with solar panels. It's starting to get popular. A lot of people are putting them on their garages. I've seen some on the sides of houses and stuff like that. So the solar panels are really starting to pick up there. So very good and everything. Hopefully everything went fine there for sure. So 7-3, have yourself a great evening. Thanks very much for taking part in the net tonight there. Okay, with that, let's go over to Nova Scotia. Let's have first round of Nova Scotia stations. I would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Nets. Nova Scotia stations, go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Golf Papa. Victor Echo 1, Zulu Bravo.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey, V1, JW.
1 WIN, Victor Echo 1, Whiskey in November. Victor Echo 1, Delta Alpha Delta.
Okay, that's a good list to get us started, and I did miss one station, so I'll tell you what I got here so far. I got VE1 Golf Papa, VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 Juliet Whiskey, VE1 WIN, VE1 DAD. I know there's a couple stations I missed there. Any other stations I want to check in from Nova Scotia? Go ahead.
VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Okay, I got three more stations at a time. I got VE1 FSM, VE1 GUI, and VE1 EPD. And Edwin, you're overdriving the mic there, or maybe too close to the microphone there. You almost blew the doors off here. Almost over too much there. So you might want to adjust that there, but we'll bring you in here at the bottom of the list here. Gordon, VE1 GP, VE1 JVL. Good evening.
Victor 1 Juliet Bravo Lima, Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa. Good evening to you, Jim. Very nice to listen to your net tonight. And very busy days down here. I'm working on next winter's firewood. So I appreciate the cool temperatures. We could stand a little rain in this part of the province. Things are pretty dry. But sure nice to be part of your net. I'm looking forward to the symposium there. I'm registered, and barring unforeseen circumstances, I'll be there. So 7-3 to all, Jim. Thank you very much. Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima, Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa.
VE1 GP, VE1 JP. Okay, very good, Gordon. Go ahead and everything there. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you there at Smart, and good on the firewood. Yeah, I'm just about ready to start mine too. Everything that I could cut up from Fiona last fall, I cut and moved up to behind the garage. So I've got a big pile of stuff I got to cut up now into lengths and then split it. So I've got to get ready to start on that. And all the branches of a lot of these trees that came down, that's what I've been doing, is burning them for the last week or so, getting rid of them there. So lots of firewood here, just got to get it done. Thanks, Gordon. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3 for now. And let's get to Oxford and see Mike, VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 JBL. Nice to meet you at the firewall there, so Mike, go ahead.
VE1 JBL. VE1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Jim, and good evening to all on frequency. Yeah, I was having an interesting visit there. I was just curious to see what the setup was like, and so all good. Anyways, today I made a trip into Delaware to IKEA, and a couple of quick stops around the area, and then back home. I guess we stopped in the trailer there too. Anyways, other than that, nothing else to report from here. And thanks for doing that, and thanks for the community. You want to well.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike, and everything there. And, well, you like to travel. They're always on the road. They're going someplace there. We haven't even been at Wilton since before COVID there. I think the farthest we've been is either Dorchester or Whitworth. That's as far as we've been traveling for the past 3 years there, Mike. It's hard to believe we haven't even been to Moncton, but anyways, we'll get there sooner or later. Thanks, Mike, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Let's get down to Greenwood. Now I've got some more like Kingston and see Eric, VE1JW, VE1JBL. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Everybody else on the net. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's Kingston or Greenwood. I don't know. It used to be the railroad tracks used to run in between, but so we always tried to figure who was on the wrong side of the tracks, but now there's no more tracks, so we don't know who's on the wrong side anymore. But Yeah, well, I'll let that go. It's for me, but I'll call you back later. Anyway, we had a nice outing with Bill. We went to BIL this morning. We had a nice coffee and chat this morning at the mall, and did a few errands, and punted around this afternoon. My 7-year-old laptop is starting to give me a few issues, so I spent the afternoon copying all the files off it. I've got most of it on the backup drive, but wanted to make another copy of it just in case, so we're backing all that up and copying it off to a second spare portable drive, and we'll see. I think I'm going to have to do some shopping. So I might get another while out of it, but I'm starting to have some more serious issues with it here and there, and I didn't want to lose anything, make sure I had copies of everything, so we'll work on that today, getting everything backed up, and then we'll go through it and sort the files out tomorrow, and it's supposed to be rainy, so a good day to work at that, sort the files out, clean them up, and do that, and then we're off to Glasgow on the weekend for a funeral. My uncle passed away this week, so up there for the funeral, so we'll go up and see if we can't torment Brendan up there a little bit, maybe sneak by his neck of the woods. Other than that, just listening with interest, Jim, on JBL, on Jason.
Yeah, okay, very good, everything there, and the condolences on your loss there, and yeah, it sounds like you had a busy weekend. Of course, you're going to have a busy weekend next week when you come to Smart there, so your next couple weekends are going to be busy for sure. Anyways, very good, Eric. Thanks very much for taking part there, and have yourself a good evening. 7-3 for now. Let's get on to Halifax and see Peter, VE1WYN, VE1JBL.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Jim. There you go. Good evening, Jim. Good evening. I tested for COVID today, and surprise, surprise, I've got it. So there you go. I was actually up for lunch today, and I didn't actually do the test until I got home from going out for lunch with my friend. But there you go. Whatever. COVID's still around, so we'll see what happens next weekend. We'll see how I feel next week. I should be done with it by then. It won't last long. I don't feel any symptoms. I tested and it came up positive. So there you go. Yeah. So with that back to you, Jim, I'm going to go back and lay down and just relax. So everybody, we'll hopefully see you guys next weekend.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter. Yeah, sorry you got that, but no problem at all there. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you there next weekend there. And yeah, well, COVID's still around. It didn't go anywhere. It's still here. And I'll be one of the few that are probably wearing a mask here next week at Smart there. With our trip coming up to Newfoundland 1st of June, I don't want to get sick before we go to Newfoundland, so I'm going to be wearing a mask myself here at Smart and at the Friday night get-together there. So I'm just going to put a notice out there that, if anybody feels comfortable but wearing a mask, put one on. It's no problem at all there. So, but I will be wearing one. So if you see anybody wearing a mask, it'll probably be me at Smart next weekend. Anyways, very good, Peter. Have yourself a great weekend and 7-3, and hopefully you'll feel better. We'll see you next weekend at Smart there. Okay, let's get down to Roller West Publico, the GD, the VE1DAB, the VE1JBL.
Yeah, good evening, Jim, and everybody on frequency. Rainy here in summertime, and it's stuff. Last year, me and my brother crossed Newfoundland by ATV, and I got COVID crossing Newfoundland by ATV. Had to keep going from motel to motel. Couldn't go home because we're on the ATVs, but hopefully when you cross Newfoundland, you'll have better luck than I had. Anyhow, no traffic, just to check in, so thanks for doing that. Thanks for taking me in. You're doing a wonderful job, so me please.
Yeah, very good, David. And yeah, that was too bad. Oh, geez, my goodness, how did you ever pick that up there? I think that's something there. But yeah, well, like I say, I don't want to get it before we go away there, so that's why I keep masking up here until at least we get back from Newfoundland here. So And, well, I don't think we're going to see, well, actually we will, because there's going to be 2 times that we're going to be on a boat. And those boats, of course, will be full of people. So, one is going up the fjord there at Rosemorn, and then the other one going off to look for whales and icebergs up in St. Anthony there. So I guess we will have a bunch of people around a couple of times at least on our trip there. But anyways, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully everything will be fine. Thanks, Dave, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening, and 7-3 for now. Let's go to Anderson C. Frank, VE1FSM, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Jim. Good evening, everybody on net tonight. And yeah, it's hard to believe. Supposedly it was not that far away. We're 9 days? Sneaking up on us pretty quick. Should be a good time, though. We got, 150 people registered, and every table sold out there. I think I seen on their website for the flea market, so should be a good day. Little traffic, just more or less popping in the same and give you a mark for the book. So back to you, VE1 JBL, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
Yeah, okay, very good, Frank. Yeah, like I say, we got 152 signed up here now. We've got, we're sold out with 24 flea market tables. And the young lady that, is she still coming with the LED signs, Frank? Go ahead.
Yes, she is, Jim. She's she's getting some LED signs done up. Plus, she's going to have some signs that she does up on, because she does them on wood, on plexiglass, on ACM panels, which is basically aluminum. Plus, she does the LED ones. It's like, she does a lot of different stuff. So, and I think she's going to bring a little bit of everything just to show people. And just to save her some time, I'm actually going to bring up the LED lighted sign that she made for me, so it saves her some time. So, but yeah, she is planning on doing that.
Yeah, okay, very good, Frank. Good and everything there. And if she needs power, let us know when she comes there, Frank, because we'll put her up with the flea market tables up by the penalty box there in the arena, because there's all kinds of plugs there. So I do have a couple of people that have asking for power on their tables there. So I'm putting them up by the penalty box. So if she needs something like that, just let us know there by Saturday morning there, so we'll know that we'll put her in that area there. So very good. Thanks, Frank. Have yourself a great evening. Thanks very much for taking part. 7-3 for now. Let's go down and see Guy down in Clam Point, Nova Scotia. VE1GY, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1JBL, VE1GY. Yeah, I've been Joe. My name is Guy, but I've been Joe all my life. That was my grandfather's doings. I was named after my uncle, which had died before he got a year old, meningitis, and he didn't want to keep. I was living with them for 4 or 5 years. First 4 or 5 years of my life, well, my mother and father went away to get work in Ontario, and he didn't want to keep bringing up the name Guy, so he called me Jojo. So anyway, as I kept getting older, I took one of the Joes off. Anyway, that's how Joe got there. Anyway, that's a long story. But anyway, other than that, everything was fine here today. We got 5.1 degrees here now. All 11 kilometers of wind. Wind has hauled in from the east to the west-northwest there now, so I guess that's tomorrow. And we got a drizzle that day, almost a millimeter. Excuse me, 3/4 of a millimeter of preset today, so anyway, not much else going on there. I was out in the shed for a bit, starting another garbage bin. He sold 95 so far. That's for the last couple of years that I've been doing it, so anyway, I suppose everything is gone, cleaned up, and then we're going to start again. Get another couple out there, so anyway, that's it from here, Jim. Thanks for calling me in. VE1GY, going clear.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joe. And sorry about that. I know you go by, Joe. I was looking at the list. I just wanted to make sure where you were from there. And I looked at Clam Point, and then I said, oh, okay. And then that's why I put in Guy, because I was thinking, I was my brain was looking more for where you were from than the name there. So, yeah, we know you go by Joe, that's for sure. Thanks very much for coming in, and good on all the garbage bins there. 90, over 90. Wow, that's a lot there. So it keeps you busy, so that's good. Anyways, thanks very much for checking in. 7's great for now. And last but not least, Edwin, VE1EDP, VE1JBL. Come on.
That's VE1JBL, VE1EPT. Yep, you were right. I was talking a little too close, a little too loud. So, anyway, hopefully I'm going through this time very good. Just taking it easy. And nothing for the net. Like the AD said, have a little bit of sprinkle of that around supper time, and that seems to be cleared off. And hopefully tomorrow we get a good ditty. And we're doing good. There seems to be quite a few checking in, so hopefully you'll get a few more. VE1JPL, VE1EPD 73.
VE1EPD, and let's probably go VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Edwin. Yeah, that was much better, and actually just about perfect there. So good at everything. Yeah, I keep the microphone about 60 inches away from my mouth here, and but yeah, I can see if it was right up close then what would happen there. But anyways, very good, and thanks very much for checking in as always, and have yourself a great evening there. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, that's the first round from Prince Edward Island and the first round from Nova Scotia. So let's go over to New Brunswick and see who we can round up here from the province of New Brunswick. The call sign here is VE1JBL. My name is Jim. New Brunswick stations for the Maritime Fusion Net. Come on in.
Victor Echo 9, Golf, Charlie.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, V9 OSK.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, V9 AI.
VE1 Tango United.
Okay, what a fine group there, all spaced out and everything like that. Absolutely no problem at all. I'll tell you what I have so far. I have VE9GC, VE9PAL, VE9OSK, VE9MTV, VE9AI, and VE1 Tango United. Any other stations that I missed, or any other stations from New Brunswick that would like to check in? Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Alpha Japan, Quebec.
Okay, I got two more stations here. I got Bob, VE1AJQ, and I got Bern, VE9VEA. I didn't hear you, Bern, but I did see you come up on the screen there, so we did get you in there. Okay, let's go to top of the list and see Gordon. VE9GC, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1JBL with the Wednesday Night Fusion Net. VE9GC, well, good evening there, Jim, and all those that came on before from the little island and the gang down there in Nova Scotia. Hi to my neighbors Mike and Paul and Oscar and the others that are coming up behind me. No particular traffic. I got about 5 degrees here at the moment. Wasn't a half bad day, I guess. Got some work done and a few things taken care of, so that's good. Looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be going to be a long day for me, but anyway, that's okay. I don't mind. And looking forward to seeing everybody down in Spring Hill. and hopefully things go really, really well. Anyway, thanks for doing that, Jim. Thanks for calling me in, and I will see you bright and early Saturday morning. VE1JBL, VE9GC.
VE9GC, or VE9GC. The VE1JBL. Yeah, very good, Gordon. Yeah, good. Everything. I'm glad you replied to my email there today. Mike did also. And just so that everybody knows, it's a week from Saturday, not this Saturday, and we don't want people showing up this Saturday. Of course, in the past, it was the last Saturday of April, but with the dirty weather that we had, we moved it up to the 6th of May there. So it's a week from Saturday for Smirk. QSL.
Roger. Don't mind me, I'm looking at 6 calendars.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jordan. Yeah, no problem at all there. And yeah, thanks very much for coming in, and thanks very much for volunteering with Spark this year. We lost a couple from Silent Keys, and we had another couple drop out there, so we had to scramble to get some more volunteers there. But everybody come forward, and no problem at all there. Thanks, Jordan, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3 for now. And let's go to your neighbor and see Paul, VE9PAL, VE1JBL. And it was nice to hear you on HF last night on Exercise Handshake, Paul. Come on in.
VE1JBL, this is VE9PAL. How you doing there, Jim, Gordon, and Mike, and Oscar, and the whole bunch? Yeah, she's 8 degrees there, and she's a little overcast, a little cool, but went for my walk today there, get the old cardio going. Yeah, I don't mind handshake. I like doing that. I like that when there's stuff on the net there. I like to just follow the net. Anyway, other than that, you guys all have a great week. VE9PAL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Good at everything there, and thanks very much for taking part in the net. You're one of our regulars, so thanks again. 7-3 for now. Let's go ahead and see Oscar in the up there. VE9OSK, VE1JBL. Come on in.
So VE1JBL, VE9OSK. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. Got a nice punch going coming up there in New Brunswick. I went to the clubhouse this morning to see the boys there, and quite a few drop in there. And we're looking forward to the gathering, not this weekend, next weekend, of course. Last year we missed it. We had a bit of a vacation that we had to do, but I guess if it would have been the same thing as this year, I would have made it. But because it was the last of the April, I missed it because of that, I guess. No problem there, and thanks for doing that. Thanks for calling me in. 7-3 from Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, India.
Yeah, okay, very good, Oscar. Good to hear you on here tonight, and yeah, good on the meet there every Wednesday at the clubhouse there. Sounds like you guys have a great time there, so good stuff on that. Very good. Thanks again for coming in. Have yourself a great day. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go back to Irishtown and see Mike, VE9MTV, VE1JBL, and get your message, Mike. And thanks very much again for volunteering at Smart there. And we'll definitely see you then. VE9MTV, VE1JBL. Come on in.
Yeah, VE1JBL with the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Mike here in Irishtown. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to Gordon and Paul and everybody else checking in there. Yeah, was planning on going to the clubhouse this morning, but my wife had an appointment with the specialist and she wanted me to go, so I had to take the family in first, and after we were taken there on that occasion, so didn't mind that. She got some good news there, so that was worth it. So, and also, yeah, for the volunteering, I have no problem there, Jim. We'll be probably there around 7, hopefully. We're trying to be there at 7, though, but yeah, fine with that. And like I said in my message there, the only two conferences I like to take in with either WinLink in the afternoon there, so I'm free until that time to help out, so glad to do it. And of course, Gordon also will be, I can fill in for him during that time if I'm available. And also we're having a meeting there at the Kodiak repeater this Saturday to plan the work we have to do and when we want to rent the crane to do it and all that. So it's going to be an important meeting there. So we got to replace the cabling. We're going to put some hard line there to replace the coax we have there. So beautiful day. It started cloudy, but it's still cloudy most of the day. The sun started to come out a couple of times, but it's +7 here right now. A little bit colder than Paul there. Paul is probably in a hole there. Yeah, and looking forward to being at that symposium there, and have yourself a good net there, Jim. And thanks for doing the net. And 7-3 to all on the net. Have a good weekend coming up. VE1JBL, VE9 MTV.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike, and everything there. And, by the way, you and Gordon, if as long as you get there by about quarter to eight, that's fine. Because the doors don't open until 8 o'clock, so I know you guys got quite a travel there. So maybe just work around so that you can be there by quarter to 8. I know we the volunteers and that will be going in at 7. But with you guys traveling, if you want to hang on a little later, and as long as you're there by about quarter to 8, that would be fine. That would be fine. So just for your information there. Very good, Mike. Thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening there. 7-3 for now. Oh, by the way, we were mentioning about a repeater. I just wanted to mention it. I forgot to bring it up in the announcements there. I got some information this week that the Lunenburg Club down in, I guess Lunenburg, Bridgewater, I guess it's the Lunenburg Club. The Lunenburg Club has decided to get themselves a fusion repeater. So in the next couple of months or 3 months or something like that, we're going to have a new repeater down in the South Shore of Nova Scotia there, in the Lunenburg or Bridgewater area there. So I just wanted to put that information. I just got that this week here, so I wanted to share it with everybody there. So another fusion repeater in Nova Scotia down in the South Shore. Okay, very good. Let's move on here to Gary up in Fredericton, VE9AI, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, net control, VE9AI. Good evening to one and all. Thanks for doing the net, Jim. And not much new here. I guess raking all day in the yard here. Lots of smalls, nothing big, but a lot of small twigs and stuff off the trees this year. So many heavy winds. So doing that today, and doing some other jobs around here, getting my car ready for the year and stuff like that. So anyway, the raking made me feel tired. I'm probably going to fall asleep, but I want to stay up and see some hockey. So anyway, that's the other thing that's been keeping me busy. Up late at night. So many games on. Anyway, with that, everybody have a great week, and I hope to see everybody at Smart. And I've been busy with my daughter's in the hospital, and we finally diagnosed her problems, and she's at home, so it's kept me running there too. So anyway, everybody have a great week. Hope to catch everybody on here next week. Back to net control. This is VE9AI.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gary. Good, everything there, and the burning and the raking of twigs and stuff. Yeah, a lot of that going on, that's for sure. But anyways, good and everything. Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you at Smart there, and go up on the daughter. Hopefully it wasn't too serious. Everything is fine there. So take care. Have yourself a great week. 7-3 for now. Let's go into Fredericton and see Dennis, VE1TU, I think it is. I better... let me go back here. VE1TU. It is Dennis. That's in Fredericton. VE1TU, VE1JBL. Go ahead. VE1 JBL. This is VE1 Tango United. Evening, Jim. Good evening to all on the network. Good to hear everybody. I'm glad to hear your daughter's out and safe. No problems. And starting to look like spring around here. The snow was on about 2 weeks ago, the last of it. And I noticed today a tree they planted last summer was starting to leaf out. I planted about a dozen new trees on this block last summer. So that's a good sign of summer on the way. And the grass is starting to look green, so it does look like spring has sprung. Nothing else to report, Jim. Around here, just taking it easy. Back to you. This is VE1 Tango United. Okay, very good. That's good. Everything there. And yes, spring is springy, that's for sure. The grass is turning green here. And the peepers are peeping in the on the pond behind our property here. They're on the go there right now, and of course the robins are back. And matter of fact, I just pulled out the bird feeders for the hummingbirds. I just pulled them out of the garage here today, so I'm gonna have to make some stuff up here and get ready because they should be here, I would think, in early May. I haven't seen any around yet, but they should be coming pretty soon there, so we'll get some stuff made up and ready for them when they come in. So, very good. Thanks, Dennis, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go into Muscat. Outside of Sackville Runs, we can see Bob, VE1AJQ, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL and the crew, VE1AJQ. Good evening to everybody on Cricket and yourself, Jim, and so on. Nothing new here. Just waiting anxiously to get back on the land here and get the garden ready for the wife and so on. She's got the sunroom and the greenhouse full of flowers, and she's looking to move it out to the hoop house, but I need heat out there, so. Anyways, that's it from here. VE1 JBL, the crew, VE1AJQ.
Okay, very good, Bob. And yeah, same here. Actually, Wendy's been out in the garden now for the last few days, planting onions and stuff like that. And of course, the sunroom here on the back of the cabin is full of plants and ready to go out there. So she's trying to get everything done, of course, before we take our trip there. Well, she wants to get everything done and plant it and before we go away there. So she's deep into the gardening here right now. So good stuff. And Bob, you could step up to the mic just a little bit closer, maybe to your mouth there. I had to turn it up quite a bit to hear you there. So just for your information there. Anyways, thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go all the way up north in Seaburn. VE9, VEA, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, VE9, VEA. Just wondering, Jim, your coughing me okay? I'm having some issues with that system today, and of course it's a night day, so I'm having a few hiccups and issues with it, so hopefully, can you copy me okay, Jim? VE1 JBL, VE9 VA, 1, 2, 3, over.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem at all, Vern. You're coming in loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to okay, Jim, we're going to give a crack at it here. We're a little late getting in because we thought everything was turned on, and when I checked to come in here, and the display wasn't flashing, so I said everything's ready to go. Got in here and had to go back in. The darn thing wasn't connected, I guess, so I hit the PCT on the 300 in there with an old radio and get her connected. But where it indicates down at the bottom there, it flashes. It wasn't flashing, so I got an issue there. I don't know where it is in that, and whether it's in the program or it's in the radio. And we had a problem. We had to get the radio set again so the APO will work right for the day.
So we've been having a little radio play day, so hopefully we'll get everything corrected tomorrow. Anyhow, Jim, nice nest you got going there for sure. Really sound great, and you're doing a fantastic job as usual. So, we're in here for now. Hopefully the whole transmission's coming through. And we want to say a great evening to all flying outstanding hands-on frequency. Wish everybody a good evening. And a great wake-up call tomorrow. 7-3 to all. East, ladies. Special good evening, scanner listeners. Turn it back to you. B1 JBL. Net control. So, Jim, thanks for doing that call and putting up in the forces another week. Hopefully you'll be around to aggravate the airways again next week. 7-3 all, 7-3 Jim. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay, very good, Vern. No problem at all there, and you're sounding good there now. So whatever you did, it's working perfectly. So just keep your fingers crossed. Okay, and have yourself a great evening. Thanks again, Vern, for coming in. 7-3 for now. Okay, we've completed one round of the Maritimes here, so let's just, I don't see any nodes outside the Maritimes here. Of course, that's Steve down in Florida, so maybe Steve wants to check in, but anybody outside the Maritimes, anybody from outside the Maritimes that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, this is your time. Come on in.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, VE3AC.
Victor Echo 3 Tango X-Ray Oscar.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Romeo / VO1.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Engine November, V9.
Okay, you got 4 stations at a time. I got VE3AC, VE3TXQ, VE1JPR/VO1, and VE9PIN. Any other stations? Did I miss anybody or any other stations from outside the Maritimes? Any other stations from outside the Maritimes? This is your time. Go ahead. Now, they heard top of the list, VE3AC, VE1JBL. Good evening, Frank. How's things up in Sudbury?
VE1 JBL, Victor Echo Charlie. Everything is just hunky-dory over here in Sudbury, Ontario. It sure is feeling like spring is here, and that actually appears like it is here because the street sweepers are out. The construction crews are out on the road fixing some potholes and fixing roads, and so it's going to be a busy summer by the looks of things. A lot of projects going on in the city. So hopefully it doesn't tie up traffic too badly, but much needed road work for sure. But anyways, I'm all set for you guys to have your smart symposium. I got my T-shirt, my coffee mug, and some other paraphernalia. So I'll be wearing that on the 6th of May, in memory of you guys having your smart symposium and me not being able to attend, but I'll be there in spirit nonetheless. So anyways, other than that, Jim, not much more to report from here. So everybody's sounding good through the network, and glad to be able to participate as well. So with that, 73s, V1 JBL, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, we're going to hand your way, and to everyone else as well.
Yeah, okay, very good, Frank. Good, everything there, and maybe on the 6th, put your shirt on and get a cup of coffee there and take a photo. of you with the shirt on and holding them out there. And I'll put it on the website after Smart is over there. But I'm glad you got your stuff there. I was talking to Ann, and she was saying that everything seemed to work out well, and she had sent your stuff out there, so good and everything. Thanks, Tom, for coming in. Frank, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Speaking of Tom, let's get Tom in here now. VE3 TXQ, VE1 or TXL VE1 JBL. Come on in.
Well, good evening there, Jim. Yeah, it's not a problem. People do make errors on calls, and I'm not too worried about it as long as I'm not called late for supper, because I hate missing a meal. I don't want to get too thin in the skin, or end up having too low of blood sugar because I'm a diabetic. But anyway, other than that, no traffic. Very interesting. Enjoying listening along, and I'm going to be here till the end. I'll turn it back to you, Jim. Take it away.
Yeah, okay, very good, Tom. Good to have you on there tonight. Thanks very much for coming in there tonight there, and hopefully we'll hear you more often. But anyways, take care, and 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go over to Newfoundland. And Pat, you must be over there in business, and I assume you're on the East Coast, where me and Wendy are going to go to the West Coast there, but you can let us know there. VE1 JPR / VO1, VE1 JBL, come on in.
VE1 JPL in the net, VE1 JPR / VO1, coming to you through Wires X in my hotel room in St. John's. So I started off on Sunday and started to work my way over to here today, or yesterday actually, and I'll be around this area until about Sunday, and then head back towards Gander and work my way home. Got to see a nice little iceberg out Carbonear, I guess. Anybody on Facebook can look me up, and you can see a couple pictures there that I posted. Apparently there's some more larger ones down south of here, so we'll hope to get a hold of those, maybe get a couple pictures of those tomorrow at some point. But did bring along a good camera there to be able to zoom in on some of these. It's something different. I've never seen one before. It's the first for me, so it's a nice little experience. So anyway, the weather is a little drab and dreary here, 2, 3, 4 degrees. Kind of a mist all day, the kind that, that just leave my windshield wipers on, or do I turn them off on those aggravating days? So anyway, dress warm and you stay warm, and get back into the hotel, sit back and relax, and enjoy the net here too as well. So I think you're a little over your hour there, Jim. Thanks for doing the net and taking the time. 7-3 to all. VE1 JPR. We're clear.
VE1 JPR / VO1, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good. That's good and everything there. And yeah, lots of icebergs out there. We signed up for Newfoundland, Labrador, Tourist Bureau. We signed up a whole lot of things here on the internet here. And one of the things that we're getting now every few days is what they call the iceberg alert. And it goes to a website. When we click on it, it goes to a website where they actually have an outline of the Newfoundland, and it shows all the icebergs and where they're at. Everyone that's been found, and exactly where it's at this moment here. So I'm looking at one now, and it's saying right now there is 76 new reports this week of icebergs. There are 8 new photos at it, and 87 icebergs in total. So that's just a little thing that we're getting from Newfoundland Labrador Tourist Bureau that's coming into us here. But of course, anybody can sign up for that. But that's what it's called here, is Iceberg Alert. So, yeah. And of course, on the West Coast where we're going, they're showing a whole whack of them there, so hopefully they'll stick around. So we can get there and get the pictures there for sure. Anyways, very good, Pat. Thanks very much for coming in, and enjoy your time over there, and 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go up north in Edmundston and see Bert, VE9PIN, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
Good evening, everyone. Not much to report after passing 16 hours at the emergency room there at the hospital, waiting to see a doctor. We got finally out of there. Got in at 1 p.m. yesterday. Got out at past 4 o'clock this afternoon, this morning, and was a fun one. Got to meet new acquaintance and all that, and we were divided into waiting rooms. So one waiting room was about over 20 people, the other one was 10, so I was in the cozy one high. Besides that, not much. Just went to get our ticket for playing the A's tonight. The prize should be over $200,000 for the four-wheelers. So season, so we're hoping to get a range of that. So on that, best 7-3, 88-12. And good evening. Plus, here in Edmonton, sunny. All the sun is going down, so but we have clear sky.
Yeah, okay, very good, Bert. You got everything there, and you got all those prizes up there. Yeah, sounds like a good one for sure there. And good on the hospital stay. Yeah, there it is. It's slow, that's for sure. Anyways, thanks very much for coming in, and look forward to seeing you and Natalie at Smart next weekend there. So 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've done the first round of all the provinces and outside the provinces, so let's start our second round. Second round for the Maritime Fusion Net. We'll start with Prince of Rhode Island again. Anybody from Prince of Rhode Island that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, second round, this is your time. Come on in.
Victor Yankee 2, Juliet, Charlie.
Okay, I guess you, Joe, BY2JC. Anybody else? Anybody else from Prince of Rhode Island would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? This is your time. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Top of the list. One and only, BY2JC, BE1JBL. Good evening, Joe.
Yeah, good evening, Jim, and good evening to Bert there. He just checked in, and I think you're likely had a pretty good net there, so hi to everybody else, too. Haven't been listening long. I'm just down here and how to try FTA a little bit, and do a little bit of that before I go to bed. 2 more trips, and I'm done for the summer, I hope. That's my plan anyway. And we've been going to St. John, New Brunswick quite a bit, so hauling the peat moss out there to that pier. And hopefully I'll be able to be around to check into the nets after I'm gone back, retired again, Jim. Thanks for picking this up there. And I think I heard you saying that you and Wendy were going on a trip to Newfoundland there. You were going to the West Coast. I think you said to somebody there a couple minutes ago. So if you do that, you have a good trip, and be careful, be safe. Watch out for the swamp doggies. There's more swamp doggies over there than people. I saw one this morning in New Brunswick. I was surprised. Not far from Port Elgin there. Yeah, not far from Port Elgin there, right there at the Rotary, like towards Capelay, a little 4 kilometers from Port Elgin there. Nice big fat fellow there. I was so excited to see it. I called Tracy on the phone, and she said, "Yeah, I can hear you smacking your lips." Anyway, thanks for your comments in there, Jim. Have a good one. And sorry we're late not checking in there, but we're just getting out of the truck and getting on the easy chair. Bye-bye. Say hi to Wendy for us. BY2 Juliet Charlie, western end of the mud flap, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joe. Good at everything there. Yeah, I was going to ask you if you're still driving there. So, yeah, you got to retire here pretty soon, that's for sure. And, yeah, good at everything there. Yeah, we're going to enjoy ourselves over Newfoundland. See, we haven't been anywhere since 2019. That was the last time we took a trip anywhere. Of course, with COVID and everything else, we stuck to home and didn't go anywhere. So we just decided this year enough is enough, and we're going. So we picked Newfoundland, and that's where we're going. And, yeah, good on the swamp donkeys. Yeah, we know all kinds of them over there, so we'll be careful. No driving at night, that's for sure. Everything we'll be doing will be in the daytime. And we're going out on the boat ride to see the icebergs